Now, MSNBC chief legal correspondent Ari Melber. Ari, I've been receiving emails about this, people with tweets about this. This is that bit of hope that Hillary Clinton supporters are holding on to. Fact from fiction. What happens here?
What happens here is nothing. This is not going to change the outcome of the election. It is certainly an oddity of our democracy that in almost every race we count the ballots and give the victory to the person who has the most votes, except for the presidency, where often, as we see this year, as we saw in 2000, as we've seen in earlier races, the person with the most votes sometimes does not become president. In this case, by all accounts thus far, some counting still going on, Hillary Clinton. But here's why. If you look at a map across the country, 29 states under state law bind their electors, and 5 of those states have actual criminal penalties for it. So what that really means is those electors, although it is a weird system, are bound by state law to uphold the results of their state, and that is why they have to stay with what happened in the states. The other point I'll make for people who are interested in systemic reform, not changing the outcome of this race, which, as I explained, isn't going to happen. There is a proposal that has moved across the country for future elections to say, what if we switch the states to a national popular vote and set up what's called a trigger? It's an interesting idea that basically says all the states would agree that once they all change their races and they all change the state law, they would all abide by one national popular vote because we're one nation, because this constitutional system that was set up in the 1700s is very different from today. So that's an idea, and the reason why you do it with a trigger is no state wants to be the state to give up power along the way. They will only do it. It's like a who goes first kind of thing. But the oddity of our system doesn't change. I want to be clear about this. The law, as you know. It is weird that someone in Idaho, representing a small number of people, has the same amount of power in the Senate as someone in Texas, but that is the rules. We understand the rules. We play by the rules until and unless they change.
All right, well, get ready for your Twitter to blow up.
Come at me.
with legal eagles out there.
As we say in the court of law, come at me, dog.
Right.